Today we are still in Atlanta, Georgia, still sitting on a load of precast concrete. Truck still acting up. If you've seen the previous clip that I just showed, my truck is doing some crazy shit. Mechanic came, said it was the computer, and then I need a new computer, and we also noticed that my turbo was going bad. Ran down to Troy, Alabama, grabbed the turbo, grabbed the computer off the old truck, and we here now getting ready to put it on. The mechanic wasn't charging me number $600 to put both on. I'm trying to cut some corners. I figured since I got my computer off of my parts truck, I damn sure can get it off of my truck, and hopefully I can get it back on, which I'm pretty sure it's not hard at all. But what I need y'all to do is sit back, buckle up, keep your ears and your eyes peeled, close your goddamn mouth, and you might just learn something. All right, drivers. So we're down here in Alabama at the shop, and as you can see, Ugly Money sitting right next to his little cousin, little dirty copper red. That's dirty red. That's ugly red. Ugly Money, ugly red. And man, let me sit down and talk to y'all for a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna try to make a long story short. You seen the video, how the truck was running. You seen how I was feeling about it that night. I actually ended up getting up that morning, having the mechanic come look at it. He came and looked at it. He said it was gonna be a computer and a turbo. I made the decision to drive down here in my personal vehicle, grab the computer and the turbo off of this truck. The turbo had just not too long ago been replaced, and the computer was working fine before the truck got parked. So I came down here, picked that up, got back to Atlanta. That next morning we slapped it on. Everything was working good. It wasn't cutting off. It wasn't running like I was running as you see it in the video. But when I went to go deliver my load, it just felt like my truck was just holding back. It didn't feel strong like it once was. It didn't feel like it had much horsepower, much boost. It ran totally different. Called a few guys. I had the opinions that they all came up with was, you never know what the computer was set for in this truck. Might have been set for 400 horsepower, and the one in my truck might have been set for 430 horsepower or 450 horsepower. You'll never know until you hook up to the computer and go into details and see what's in it, how it's wired. So that could have been an issue, or maybe the turbo is not that great. But the major issue is why my turbo went out in the first place. I have, my valves are leaking. The guy was like, your valves, and they're open and they're not closed. So long story short, I need to do an overhead on my truck. This truck has ran very good for a whole year, no major issues. Y'all know the only thing I had with this truck was the transmission. Other than that, never been left on the side of the road, no breakdowns. But for the past month, I have been having little things here and there, like I explained to y'all about the battery cord, the battery wire situation. This little cord right here that was touching the frame, burnt out, could have caused a fire. Little stuff like that, little knickknacks. I've been fixing it here and there, patching it up. And after spending the money to get the parts replaced yesterday and driving and dropping off that load and just feeling how my truck wasn't running the way it was supposed to run, I decided that it's time to drop everything, sit this truck down, fix everything that needs to be fixed with it the proper way, and then put this truck back out on the road, because I haven't been making no money just stopping and going like that for the past few weeks. So I was gonna let the guy in Atlanta do it. However, the owner of the company is gonna loan me a truck to let me run while my truck's getting worked on. It's gonna take a little minute longer than usual, because right here at this shop, they've got 3 rebuilds that are in front of me. So maybe a month, maybe 2 months before I can come back and get my truck. But I plan to do other things to the truck as well. My lighting assembly on this truck is pretty old. The one on this truck is pretty newer. You can see it's got a nice chrome grill on this truck, chrome grill on that truck. I'm gonna get a brand new turbo, bigger housing. I'm gonna get this thing turned up, man. I want it looking a little better. Who knows, man? I plan on this being a totally different truck. It's not probably not gonna look different, much different besides the, you know, like I said, the grill and that stuff, but this truck is gonna run very good, okay? I don't wanna have any engine problems. I don't wanna have any knocking or no goddamn bug just attacked me. No knocking or no smoke or no oil thrown all over the place. I'm gonna clean this truck up, man, and give it a makeover internally, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what I came up with. It's a smart idea, man. I can keep rolling in this truck. I'm gonna show y'all what the truck look like in a minute, but yeah, that's a long story short. I'm not here to beat your ear up. I'm trying to push out content, ladies and gentlemen, so the editing and all that might not be there, but my day ones who just want to know what's going on, I'm pretty sure y'all be pleased with it. I am my trucker's keeper, AKA the neighborhood trucker. Holla at your boy when you see me.